I can't tell if the crunching is snow underfoot or shattered Canadian ankles. I don't know which one I'm hoping more for. Alright then, we'll get back to it. It's Outerloper Merchant, and I should remember everything that's happened. We just did it last night, but I'm sure my memory will be refreshed when we get in. Yes, I immediately want to eat something because we're taking condition damage, and I don't have a lot of condition. So we've made it to our shop. It's Outerloper, so we're not allowed to be in a building like this, but this is one very solid exception. It's our shop, and we're going to restock these shelves. But I went over that last time, and time is not on my side, so what I'm going to start out by doing is dropping everything that we're going to have on display here, including antiseptic, including all this charcoal. I don't think I want leather on me, even though it's not that much. I don't think I want this heavy hammer on me. It's too heavy, and I'm not going to really be doing any forging for a wee bit. And when I go back to the Forlorn Muskeg, I'll be dropping by here on the way. Of that, I'm relatively certain. I don't need or want the newsprint. I do want those kettle chips, but I'll put them on display, get going on that. All this reclaimed wood I'm sure I'll put to use. I'll drop a couple of my recycled cans, these old shoes, a sewing kit, this stack of papers, this, and I might keep this soda on me. I will probably want the calories. 250 ain't nothing to be sniffed at. And we'll have proper sorting out for things later, but for now, let's get going. This is an important part of the run, and whilst I shouldn't... crumbs. Whilst I shouldn't be spending too much time on it right now, let's not forget what we're here to do. And that is restock these shelves. Actually, sod the charcoal. That can just stay on the ground for now. Oh, well, go figure. I dropped way too much charcoal. Alright, this can be our drugs corner. Jeez. Okay, note to self, don't drop loads of charcoal like that willy-nilly. Can I put you over here? Yeah, there we go. That can be our little DIY corner. I'll put the hammer here so I know it's something that's not for sale. This can be where we kind of keep books, I suppose. Maybe I'm putting things in the way. Crisps, well, we already have the coffee here, so this will be the food area. And yeah, I should not have dropped all this charcoal. Don't know what we're going to do with tinners, but I can make this all look a whole lot nicer later on. The charcoal does look hideous, just dunked on the floor here, but I don't want it wasting my space, so I'm going to come over here and say, where's my charcoal? Drop all of that. We're underweight, but only a wee bit. And this seems to be all right. Jake, I saw the Discord notification. It's 2:25 AM right now. I'm not sleeping tonight. How are you guys doing? Well, I'm doing well. Cheers. Right, is there anything else to be dropped? I have a lot of reclaimed wood, but I'm keeping that for fires. Oh, tools. We don't need those right now. I don't need the whetstone, and I don't need these water purification tablets. So, one at a time. Simple tools. Can go here for now. Again, we'll do better sorting out later on. I don't need a whetstone because I don't have a knife to whet. And water purification tablets. That's actually 4 of them, but they're in one box. I can multiply the box with magical Canadian powers later on, and I will do that, but later on. Okay, tinder plug, and plenty of cattails. I don't think I need all these tinder plugs, so I'm actually just gonna drop these here for now. Again, I can sort them out later. I'm a little happy to be warming up at this point. That's okay. Huh, these don't go together very well. I did consider getting the mod that lets you place things anywhere, so it's going to get rid of this too close to other item thing, but I've not been faffing around with modding so far.
Need something to eat.
Yeah, I know. Life's hard, isn't it? He is right, though. We do really need stuff to eat, and although I want to go starvation, I don't have the calories to be affording that right now. Okay, so what are we going to do? I've got a reasonable bit of carry space. I am going to... I would like to warm up more while I'm here, honestly. It's not that warm. I could take a wee nap Yeah, I think I actually will. I'm going to carbo load, drink, take a nap. Might even drink the Summit soda while I'm here. Yeah, on you go. Get some calories and some water in me. I'll take a nap for an hour because that'll warm me up. It's not good for getting my condition back, that's for sure, but... by the way, how's the weather outside? Quite good. Really rather good. Kind of like I should be taking advantage of it good. Even so, I want a lot of warmth on me right now, so take 1 hour of kip just to get that warmth back. Oh, didn't we say we wouldn't sleep here? Yeah, I did say that. Whoops. Forgetting my own rules here. Right, pick that up and pretend that never happened.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Recht. So, coming out of here, there are a few things I want to check. I've already checked you, unfortunately. Bearings, bearings, bearings. Now, hopefully I do not run into a wolf. If I do, I'm going to have to not use my fire lantern, but use one of these sticks. Light it on fire, and then scare off the wolf with that. So let's just hope it doesn't come to that to begin with. It's only -7. We're not going to cool down that quickly, which is nice. But we were told of this memento cache. So right here,
Excellent.
an energy drink, an energy bar, tackle, 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 coffee. Now that is a pretty good find. It's not a great find, but it's pretty good. I will actually consider just immediately dropping some of this back off inside our shop shortly. For now, though, I just want to quickly scour the area. Is there anything else of note around here? Nothing I can think of. I'm not allowed to enter there because Outerloper. I just joined the stream. What is Jake doing? Well, there is a link in the title right now that should adequately explain what I'm doing. I usually don't have a problem talking about it, but there's a lot to keep in mind when rushing through this, so my mind is not always able to focus too hard on that. I am pretty happy at the lack of wolves around here. Normally this place is wolf central, so I wonder where they've all gone to. And if they do gun for me, I can leg it back to my shop. For now, though, I want to grab sticks. I want to check the cars. I don't know if there were any that I missed. Well, I didn't miss you, I already checked you. Whoa, how much do those fishing tackles weigh? 20 grams. Okay, well, I might as well keep those on me then. I might keep the coffee, and even the energy drink might be a good get-out-of-jail-free card. But I see these sticks, and I know I want these sticks, so don't mind me. I'll be taking that. Anything to be able to keep those fires going. Alright, that seems good enough. And in retrospect, I don't think I want to drop any of these back off in my shop. So as we listen to our delicate Canadian ankles being crushed in the snow, we'll make our way around. So where am I actually going? I am planning on heading to the... Oh, now that's pretty good. That I'm going to leave inside the shop. Oh, spray paint. We actually want spray paint in the shop as well. I almost apologize for my lack of cohesive thought here. Yes, I want to go down the southern eastern point of Coastal Highway, but not leave Coastal Highway. I think there's good merit in going through that way to Desolation Point, but I will not do it right now. I want to actually be able to go and grab some guts around here and leave them to dry inside my house so I have the makings for the bow there. I've already got a lot of birch, but not maple. I also want to find maple, and I think there is some.
I could use a drink.
Yes, we could all use a drink. We'll enjoy that when we're back in the shop. I need to get some maple so I can make the bow out of maple. Yeah, it is something to consider as well. Car battery would be nice. Does the shop have a name yet? I think once we're fairly assured of this being a nice run, we can consider naming it. Do I want to burn anything while I'm here? I'm not so convinced. Right, it's nice being here because I actually warm up a touch. Fishing tackles are really light. I suppose it's not a problem to hold on to them here. Energy bar is difficult. I'm probably just going to eat it because I'm really low on calories. And whilst I do want to go starvation... Actually, I won't eat it. I'll keep it and eat it later on when I'm trying to sleep. What did I grab to drop, though? I'm going to keep this tin of coffee and make coffees as I go because that will level up my... well, it'll level something up. Frozen Angler. Pretty good. I will probably want to read that at some point. It's only 5 hours. And it'll get me fishing skill. 10 points will be enough to level it up to level 2. But not right now. Consider it later after I do my sweep of this area. And spray paint. I don't believe in spray paint. So we'll just leave that here. Can I reach up here? I cannot. That's a shame. Oh well, you can rest over here for now. I'll do a stock take, a proper stock take later on. Drink up while we're inside. And let's go then. So we're going to head out and head down to the southern eastern point. And we're hoping for no wolves, of course. But if there are wolves, it will not be a big deal to just light my light my torch rather. And get going. There's something to be said for lighting the torch right now, honestly. But I will relent at that. Mostly because it would warm me up a bit more. I'm loath to waste a match when I only have one box of them. In fact, I have no problem running a bit, because being tired means that I can just sleep for longer and get back more condition. Although I don't want to overuse that in case I need to leg it away from some nasty wolf or similar. Finding a corpse would be great. If I find a corpse, I will probably just carve that thing up there and then, including the guts, so I'd light a nice fire next to me. I have enough coal to plentifully warm that up. I don't think there are cattails around here, so we won't be living off the land, so to speak. We've been quite fortunate in that during inclement weather we've been able to take shelter inside caves. But never count on the good graces in this game. Take advantage of them when they come, but be prepared for worse. And if things got really bad here, I'd probably just turn around, although there is a car if I keep going in this direction. There is a corpse over there. There wouldn't not be a corpse. Again, if that's a fresh bit of deer, I will be lighting a fire next to it, probably just to keep predators away, carving it up and eating it there and then. That'll get me warm and everything else. It is, of course, a deer. And don't worry, you can light fires on these, on the ice. So, what's your story, Chief? Well, your story is that you've got some feathers for me. Always collect feathers. You need them for arrows for the bow. And you do not have a lot of stuff on you, but I do want those guts and things. I might actually get you on the way back rather than on the way, because I'm going to stink if I carry all your goods. So let's try and remember him on the way back. I might regret that because it's getting cold now. Do you plan on using snow shelters more often since you can't sleep inside? We found the bedroll, so that's not going to be much of a consideration. At least I hope it's not going to be much of a consideration. Alright, we are cooling down here, so let's try and get a move on. It's -4. If I had a... and a bunch of that is wind chill. If I was just outside of the wind, I would actually be quite good. How are we doing on torches anyway? Right, screw it. I'm actually just going to light this thing up. There we go. Barely chilly at all now. There's some rabbits. I'm not going to bother with the rabbits.
Damn it. So hungry.
I know you're hungry. Just quit whinging about it. Now, there is something to be said for carving up these rabbits and eating them up, but let's just try and keep ourselves not taking condition damage for a wee bit. Tea ingredients are nice, anything to carve up is nice. Hopefully the wind doesn't whip up and kill my fire. If it does, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm not sure if I have any flares on me. I think I used my flare at some point already. So yeah, mushroom is good. Corpses are nice, but I don't hear any birds, which would indicate a corpse here. Or do I? Might just be the birds that are far away. Right, we know that there's a wolfie around here. He will be cowed by our fire as long as the wind doesn't blow it out. Now if the wind does blow it out, we're in a lot of trouble, potentially dead even. Oh, hello. Wolfie has just given us a free lunch, so to speak.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'll be taking that despite the smell that it'll give me. Now I'm definitely hoping that wind doesn't kill my torch. Does feel a bit windy though, doesn't it? So we'll take that rabbit back and enjoy it for din-dins. I am not here to be playing games with Wolfie, so... There we go. Oh, of course he runs into the direction that I'm planning on going. However, there is a corpse there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think I'll light up and carve up and eat the corpse. Right, get over here, see the fire, and bugger off. Okay, yeah, we're pretty hungry. I want these goodies. Yeah, I know, trolling ninja.
Damn it.
Alright. Not risking it. Don't want to lose my fire and waste these matches. So we light up. And we try again. Don't like that wind picking up, though. This is not a place safe from wind. Alright, great. Can put you out, and since I have a lot of this crappy reclaimed wood, put on a couple of you. Take this. And... Well, I'm a little worried about that wind, but only a little. Right, what am I doing here? I'm going to ditch the rabbit for one. Well, not ditch it, but I will be harvesting you shortly. Cook some rose hips and cook some reishi while we're here. I would like to harvest this meat. 18 minutes. Yeah, let's get it. There we go. Thank you. Take that. Take that. Just take you. Take you. Let's get these cooking while we wait. I do want the hide, but it takes an hour. Sure. Okay, it's only 40 minutes with you at least. Let's spend our time hacking up this frozen carcass. Just eat the rabbit. I need the calories right now. Only 5 minutes until you're ready, which is rather nice. Doesn't sound great, but I'm grateful for the lack of wind right now, and the relative warmth. Right, just 1 minute until you're ready. Let's take you off, get you cooking. Just eat this. Get some much needed, very much needed calories. You're almost unfrozen, so I could do you with my bare hands. I want the guts and I want the hide. Quite the passage of time, isn't it? I'll take this hide.
Where can I find something to eat?
Well, we have something to eat right here. Whoa, it almost burned. Nice timing. Decent calories. I think I always underestimate the amount that you can get out of a rabbit. Wolf is over there. He knows I'm here, and he knows I stink. 40 minutes, 8 minutes till ready. I'm just going to pass the time for you and eat you, because I'm going to stink, so I might as well not have something like that stinking me up even more. Goodbye all my water. So we're going to make some more water. And I do want these guts. Both the guts. Yeah, give them to me. Did the wind just blow out my fire? It feels awful. Oh, crumbs. I forgot my... Wow, that was very dangerous, actually. Very, very dangerous. Well, it was also a waste of a match. Well, nothing we can't sort. It's alright, I'm sure the wolf is scared of the fire. I hope he's scared of the fire. Yeah, get the heck out of here, Wolfie. Where'd I drop that that torch? Oh, well, it doesn't matter too much. Right, those are still boiling away. Stuck in some more of that reclaimed wood that I picked up plenty of. I do stink quite a bit. Let's see, boiled in 13 minutes. I will take this and get the guts out of you, maybe not the hide. Getting dark though. More water. We are in need of yet more water. So there's nothing left to harvest on you. Whilst that's going, it would probably be prudent to grab ourselves the rabbit carcass while we're at it. And we're going to take that, the water, the fire, and move on. Because it's getting late and dark and nasty. And I just, again, hope that the wind doesn't whip up. Because I don't have a flare. And I stink from all of this. Also don't have a ton of torches, so let's grab some. Not bad. There we go.
Sunset. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
It is. We need to double back. We need to hope this wind doesn't pick up much more. But I want to find the car over here first. Should be along the end of here, and with any luck there'll be some saplings too. How do you even rip up the skin with your bare hands like that? Well, there's a reason it takes the guts of an hour and a fair amount of calories. Oh, I can really feel that wind picking up. That's unpleasant. Alright, shooting guide. Oh, matches. That's nice. That's very nice. Ah, but still no blessed gloves. That's not nice at all. Right, saplings, please. No, I'm not seeing the sapling that I have come so far to try to find. Regrettable.
Too heavy.
I know it's heavy, but we gotta get these sticks, you have to understand. Right, hopefully get that corpse on the way back. And then dump some stuff at our beloved home.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Always thinking about the food. How you liking Outerloper so hard? It's hard, but I do like it. I feel like the indoors are just too easy to enjoy on regular Interloper. You always just dart from safety to safety on that. Whereas this one, it feels a lot more visceral. We are cooling down as well. I don't like Fido being over there with the wind picking up a bit, but I do want that that corpse. I want the guts. I have 3 guts, which should be fine, but more is more, and we can leave them to cure next to our saplings back at base. Yeah, Fido surprising nobody by wanting to come and get a piece of me. And I will hopefully have him come here, see the fire, and then run away. Good, good, good. He's going back that way, which is what I'm after.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I know. Quit your complaining, Shepherd. Do the Batarian menace stop just because you've got a bit of a head cold? I don't think so. Well, to me, the biggest difference on Outerloper... Where was that corpse? I can't see it now. There we go. Man, I really do not like... Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's getting really cold.
Freezing.
I don't want to take this condition damage whatsoever. I wanted to start the fire by the corpse, but I don't see it. Where did it go to? I really don't want to take this condition damage. I'm actually just going to go over by this rock and start a fire. Hopefully it's sheltered here from the wind. It is not. The wind must be coming from the other direction. How about here? No, crikey. Alright, around the other side we go. This must be fine. If only I had some kind of paint to spray. It's not even worth the carrying weight.
Come on.
Running out of cattail heads, my friend. Let's not be wasting them like this.
Come on.
This is getting a tad ridiculous with your inability to start fires, Shepherd. This will not help humanity against the Reaper menace. Would stunning the wolf buy more time? Stun him with oh my god, Shepherd, stop. This is our last bit of tinder. I ditched the other bits of tinder thinking I had plenty.
Come on, come on.
And I don't want to sit and make more, because that's even more condition damage. Okay, we got that at least.
It worked.
There we go. Right, let's just warm up a touch next to this. And it will warm up a touch. Well, better warm up a touch. There we go. Barely, but we are warming up a bit. I really only have this energy bar. I wanted to get that corpse and eat it for stuff to keep me going through the night. If it ends up really bad, though, I could always eat some of the stuff that's at the store, although I don't want to. None of it is stuff that we've looted from indoor places that are disallowed. I'm going to have to take better note of that later on, though. Don't have anything to prepare while we're waiting on this. Yeah, some rose hips wouldn't go amiss. As long as I'm warming up.
Something's making me feel tired.
Just drink that. Get some calories, get some water. Just generally get good. Let's cook a little bit more. I think I made loads of water, so I should be alright to just do this. It feels like 1 degree. That doesn't feel very good. That's quite funny, though. The stone. Same way you stun rabbits, is it not possible? Well, if I hit it on the head, it might run away. But that requires hitting it on the head. And I'm already not good at hitting rabbits, which is not meant to be difficult. Right. Take it. Take you.
Think about is food.
Take you. Take you. Take some torches. If I find the... Oh, I'm a cooking novice. I can't actually remember what that does. Alright, let's go. Eyes peeled for the corpse. If the corpse is out there, I want it really badly. But it's nae warm right now. And I'm slowing down because of tiredness. Is that the corpse over there? That'd be quite nice if it is. Then I can load up on carbs and then go take a nice long sleep, and the sleep will get me back a lot of condition. Oh, but I used the last of my tinder, didn't I? You better believe I did. Right. Here's what I'll do then. I will grab a fresh torch, a nice big good one, and then I'm going to create some tinder plugs, 2 of them. Uh-oh. Wind is coming. If I'm lucky, it's just wind. Right, drink the hot tea. We gotta get back to shelter ASAP. And of course the wind is right against us. The shelter, I believe, is over there. But if we do stink a bit. If a wolf comes for us, we're a bit boned. Tell you what, actually, we could take shelter in one of these little crappy cabins and burn a lot of stuff. I'd rather have my own home, though. Jeez, this is rough. Really, really rough. We're so slow. And we're so tired. And we're so overburdened. Oh god, look at all the wolves over there. So wolf bonanza. Right, we're going to take shelter inside this this fishing hut then. Plans, they must change. Easy does it now, as long as we're not taking cold condition damage. You have hooks, can you fish? I could fish, but I have no skill at fishing, so they'd probably break and not get me anything of value.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Alright, come on, Shep, just get in. Alright, there we go. It's okay, these things don't count. Feels like -7, our fire went out. I will start a fire here, though, and sleep here for as long as I can. So, I did make those tinders, right? I don't think I did.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
We are in a place to escape this cold. Quit your belly aching. Let's hope these 2 will suffice. If they don't, let's make another 2. We're almost taking hypothermic damage, so on we go. I discovered that if you click to light a torch and then click off of it immediately, you still waste 1 match, and that's a real bummer. Come on. I love how organic these situations are. I didn't cross some kind of line in the game that caused the storm to happen. It just happened, and it happened in a very bad way for us. Right. Let's make hay while the sun shines, except in this case it's not hay, it's water. Oh, finally, gloves. We've gone this whole time without gloves, but finally. They look pretty unpleasant, but they will do. Anything on these shelves? It's too dark for me to even see, but I don't think there is. Okay. Now I could smash through this and start fishing. I just don't think that's a great idea because I'm so tired, but I'm also so hungry, and my only food is this energy bar. Well, no, I have tea, don't I? I shouldn't have made snow because the only thing I want to do right now is go to sleep. It's warm enough. How long do I want to sleep for? I think we get a time bonus on this pot-bellied stove, but I don't want to assume that and hurt for it, so I'm going to chuck on this, and you. I'm going to sleep for 6 hours. 6 hours. We warm right up. We should get a decent amount of condition back. Oh, well, this is good and bad. It's an aurora. Excuse me for all the spluttering here. I forgot to drink, so I didn't get much condition back. Whoops. Always drink before you sleep, not after. Sure enough, there's some life still in this pot-bellied stove. Right, so aurora means that the animals are ultra feisty. They will not be cowed by fire. And they are out there. And I stink. So I do not want to be out there in an aurora. Problem is, I don't have any food. So should I fish for that food? It's about the only option that I have, funnily enough. So we're going to go with it. Well, this reclaimed wood needs to be put to use somehow, right? So... yeah, I got nothing else to eat unless I'm eating my tea, and I don't want to do that. Alright, well, let's give it a go. Smash through this thing with a pry bar.
Die if I don't get some food soon.
Yeah, I know, we're literally starving, but the damage from starvation isn't that bad. Take a bunch of sticks, because I actually have a bunch of sticks. And let's go fishing for 3 hours. Nice. Oh man, the fishing line already snapped. Alright, well, can I cook this crappy fish? And then go, I don't know, fishing for another hour. Nice.
Looks like I survived another night.
Not very calorie dense, but I need the calories. $20 till it's ready, huh? Right, so that's over, and the storm is largely gone. So I think I will... what'll I do? I'll try... I want this thing ready, though, don't I? How about I prepare myself something while I wait? You can never go wrong with mushrooms. Alright, it's frozen again, but I think you can very quickly smash it open. Let's take another couple-hour fishing trip. Oh, just in time for the storm to whip up. And for us to catch nothing. Too right at the end. I should be boiling water while I'm doing this kind of stuff. Well, there's the bear over there. Well, we've only snapped one line, Kitty, which is quite nice. Although it did immediately snap, which was not nice. Oh boy, I do not have a lot of water. Fortunately, though, we have a fair bit of fuel. And is that the storm died down already? No, not really. In fact, not at all. I just assumed since it stopped sounding so loud that it was calming down out there. Let's prep ourselves a couple of mushrooms.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Eat and drink. I know, brother, you're hurting. Well, living off of the fish today. Smash that back open, and whilst that is boiling, let's do another hour of fishing. I know it's probably a lot better to fish for longer periods of time, but I don't have such liberties right now. Jeez, I am burning my way through my fuel though, which hurts. And I really want to sleep as well, but I'll probably... You know, food is going to become a bigger and bigger issue, isn't it? Although there's that mangled carcass out there. Probably get that carcass when things settle down, and then cook it up and enjoy it in and a nice nap in the cave. That's what I'm thinking of. Actually, how about we just boil this water that I already have? Nah, screw that. Let's do the snow and do an hour here. Come on, fish, 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 fish. Nice. Quite glad that it's not all dying on me, though. How is it out there? Oh, it's settled down a lot. Right. I think I'm going back for that corpse. However, I don't have tinder on me, so I'm actually going to prepare 2 bits of tinder.
Of course.
Only 10 minutes, that'll do. Add a bit of stick, grab a bit of torch, and let's find that corpse I left behind. Right, grab corpse, ditch stuff back at home, and then sleep inside the cave. I reek, though. I reek to high heaven. Where's the corpse? There's the corpse. I'm not going to run because I'm really low on lots of things. Okay. Still going to light a fire next to us to make any animals that come our way think twice about it. And then it's back to the shop to ditch our goods. These guts need to dry and stop making me stink so much. Same with the pelts. Fortunately, this one should be quite quick. I'm just taking the meat. I don't really have the time to sit down and harvest the... Oh, for God's sake, shepherd! Don't really have the time to be ripping out the skin, I think. Although I could cook up my fish while I'm at it. Yeah, actually, that might not be a bad idea. Cook up the 2 fish as I rip out the hide. Maybe not the guts, but the hide. Because the hide I can put to some good use. Right, so add enough fuel, maybe a bit of coal even. And cook. Did I say I cook the fish right now? I think I did. Cook fish. Cook other fish. Grab this meat. Only takes 6 minutes. Nice. It's cooking away nicely. Drink up for a bit. And yeah, grab the hide. Oh, but this thing's frozen. Do I use the hacksaw and take an hour at it? I don't want to risk these things burning. Tell you what, I will pass a bit of time then. Harvesting this stick, if nothing else. Are the gloves equipped? Yes, they are. Your appearance doesn't change, sadly. That's an hour. I'd have an hour. By the way, I should drop all this stuff so it doesn't attract any unwanted attention. Hilariously enough, dropped on the ground. I don't think it actually attracts the attention of predators, but if you're holding it, then suddenly, heavens, yes, they want a piece of you. I have enough cloth to make a head wrap, but I already have a toque, so I don't think it's worth my time to make. When in doubt, prepare some mushrooms. Also need to pay closer attention to how much fire we have. %58 frozen, so a little bit more and it should be okay. Feels surprisingly tense, all of this. Just hope the wind doesn't pick up so my fire can safely get me home. Read. Now, reading would pass too much time. Alright, you're almost ready, so let's have you ready. Shove on another couple of sticks, although that's the end of my sticks.
So hungry.
You might burn if I leave you there, and I certainly don't want you to burn. Did I say I'd take the hide? I said I would take the hide, didn't I? 40 minutes. Right. $40. Yoink. Right, no bear. Oh, there is bear. I hope the bear remains scared of this fire. 'Cause bye. Yeah, bye. I didn't leave anything behind, did I? God, I hope not. Bear is scary. Bear is very scary. But that's why I had fire. He doesn't care about the fire in my hand, but he cares greatly about the fire that I place down. Right, we're not that far from safety, but a single wolf attack would tenderize me. He did in fact not continue to be scared of the fire. It's because the fire went out. The fire was only there for a few more minutes. Right, back to base, drop off the goods so we no longer stink to high heaven, and then we're going to take a big old sleep in the cave, and then we're getting out of Coastal Highway. I like it here, but we gotta go. Can't afford to waste a lot of time. Big Bad Bear is, well, he can smell me. And he can smell my fear as well, most likely. How much water do I have? Not a lot, but enough to keep me going. I can't really run. Well, I can't run at all when I get too tired. Right, do I want to preserve this fire? I need to think about that. I have quite a bit of matches and not a lot of stuff to burn, and we should be warm where we're going, so I'm not going to bother keeping the fire. Although wolves could change my ideas quite promptly. Even so, we'll let it go. Also, let's search through here for some disappointment. Yeah. Look in here for some disappointment. Apparently I've already checked this. If I've checked it, I should pop the hood, but the hood doesn't pop, so okay. Alright, in we go at last. Alright, we can warm up slightly in here. I can ditch my guts to cure. Oh yeah, it's all my charcoal. Right. Yes, guts, but I need that moldy raw venison. I need that freshly cooked rainbow trout, that other freshly cooked rainbow trout, and I'm gonna eat those and sleep in the cave, I reckon. Is there anything else I got that I want to ditch here?
So drained.
Possibly, I just can't think what. Right, I do not need a frontier shooting guide. Oh, the hides, of course. That's why I still stink. Right, deer hide, rabbit hide. These will cure in here for me. So really the main thing I'm missing is a maple sapling, because that would allow me to make a bow. It really sucks that I don't have one right now. It's a little tempting to steal something from the shop, but let's try not to steal from our own benevolence. There's a bit of a trek to the cave. I'm tempted just to sleep here and say to hell with the no sleeping in the shop thing. Just because I really want to sleep here. Do really want to sleep here. Yeah, screw it. This is our no. Yeah. Alright, let's get moving. And let's hope we don't run into any nasty animals. If we do, we're going to have to cow them with our torch. I don't want to use up this super torch. But we need to limp our way over to the Aurora cave. Because it's a nice warm place for us to sleep in. Well, I hope it is. And then once we have rested up there and hopefully gained a lot of condition, we're going to make our way over to the Pleasant Valley. I don't want to go to Pleasant Valley for a number of reasons, but it does have some of the best options for getting extra clothes, so that's the reason I'm heading there. Don't like the fact that I've got this nice torch out though. Let's switch out for super crappy torch. I should have taken my tinder back from the shop. Now I cannot run. I am too exhausted to run. Although in a real pinch I could drink my energy drink. Fortunately it's the warmest time of day. I put this away actually, because if I misclick when picking up a stick I'll waste a match trying to light my torch. And I don't think we'll get so blindsided by a wolf that I can't switch to a torch fast enough. Sticks though, always good. I mean, cannot overstate how much of a godsend sticks are in this game. They're free, they don't take time to pick up, only a time to walk on over to them. And they're so thankful to you. They'll bend over backwards to make your day easier. Extra time on the fire, turning into torches. Being a stick compass because you're a divining wizard. Hello, Flare! That's very nice. Now we have a get out of jail free card if the wind whips up and we get accosted by the wolves. No car battery, which is a shame. I'm not looking forward to hauling a car battery all the way to my emporium. And we should call it an emporium, shouldn't we? Getting a bit foggy. I don't like that. Easy to be blindsided. Still keep my eyes open for sticks and stick accessories. It's the Emporium at this point. Hey, come on, you can buy ketchup crisps there, a tin of incredibly old coffee, a whetstone, a few books, a bundle of papers even. A bunch of guts. Actually, the guts and the hides are not shop items, those are for personal use. It's getting colder than I want it to be. I need to... Jeez, it does sound like Wolf Town out there, doesn't it? Let's be ready just in case. Fairly certain I can take a right turn soon. I certainly hope I can. I do stink a little. That's probably the fish. The reason I'm not eating it ahead of time is because I'd rather take the condition damage right now from starvation, but regain more condition while I sleep. That is the essence of starvation strategies. Lose a small amount of condition, 1% per hour due to lack of food while you're awake, and then when you sleep you regain loads of it. And hey, just like that, we made it over to the cave, or the mine, or whatever you want to call it. And we should not need a fire in here. There we go, it is warm. I could still make a fire to cook up this moldy-ass venison, though. Not to mention make some water. And trust me, it is tempting to. Right, let's get on it then. There should be plenty of calories in this fish. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. Even though it's the best time of day for exploring, actually not so much, the sun's going down now. Drink up hopefully to maximum and nothing shy of it. Okay, that's perfect. And then let us sleep for as long as we can. And this should give us a lot of condition back. Sweet. I mean, we're starving again, but we got a lot of our condition back. Oh, this moldy-ass venison.
Where can I find something to eat?
Good thing I stopped right by the exit here, so I can see what it's like outside.
I'm so thirsty I can't think straight.
It's actually pretty good, but morning isn't far away. So I'm actually going to start a fire in here. Let's stop taking condition loss from lack of water, because that's actually more painful than most. Let us start that fire, pretty please. What's the longest I've survived? 25 days. And that met a very tragic end, but so be it. It's just how it goes. Right. Oh, I can't start a fire in here. That I didn't know. Not inside a mine, huh? Well, I still want to cook some stuff, so I guess we're going to do it outside. And just hope that a horrible blizzard doesn't kick up right here. It's not that cold, I guess. Here we go. Fido isn't happy with me. Right, let's not be scared of Fido. Let's just get our fire going. Throw in a bit of coal just to warm it up a touch. And cook up this, moldy venison, because I need the calories. Well, I need the main condition back. Alright, sweet.
Turned out pretty well.
Fido, bugger off. Okay, I had to double check that it wasn't an aurora there. That would have sucked. Just slam on a bit of coal, it's no biggie. The coal should hopefully make it warm enough to actually regain some heat here. Let's drop this offending bit of venison so that we no longer stink. Was that really what was causing us to smell so bad? I don't have any hides or anything. No, it was just that bit of venison. Interesting. Right, so we're regaining a bit of heat here. We're going to make some water and drink up and eat up, and then I think we're actually going to head off over to... Oh, actually, it would be nice to... I do want to sleep a bit longer, truth be told, but that's okay. We'll just make do with what we have. I really need more burnables. I am very, very low on things to burn. Just a few sticks and one bit of coal. So let's take this opportunity to harvest a stick that we have here. Are you going to make a straight for loot at the top of Timberwolf Mountain? I don't think so. I'm not good enough to go for that at this stage of the game. I think I need to be a bit more loaded up for that. Jeez, I am low on water. Rancid venison. Since I'm going to be moving soon, I think I should prepare myself a couple of nice drinks. Actually, just make all of my racial teas nice and warm. Gotta be careful with the controls, it's easy to accidentally start chugging those. And whilst they are warming up, I'll take the opportunity to prepare yet more racial tea.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Almost boiled, almost ready, almost burned, but that's okay, those have got a wee bit of time in them. Alright, there's a small chance that this could poison me actually, but I'm still going to eat it because I don't want to stink while I'm on the go. Oh, crap. It did exactly that.
I just want to die.
We're going to take condition loss from this unless we fix it. And we need to drink some racial tea for that. But I think that isn't good enough. We also need to rest for 10 hours. So yeah, we're going to take condition loss because of that, which really sucks. That was a 70% bit of food there. But hey, it happened. Right. I need to think, because that changes things a bit. It means that going and sleeping is actually a pretty high priority, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stagger up here holding fire, looting what I can, hopefully find some maple, and then make my way over to the coal mine that leads to Pleasant Valley. Now, Pleasant Valley is going to be a very unpleasant place to be, but this is the best idea I have. If I can tire myself out enough to need to sleep in the mine, that's also good, actually, but I'm also going to find myself pretty low on food. I have tea, right? Tea has helped me out a long way so far. Why would it stop now? Alright. I think I have a decent amount of torches, so let's go. I don't stink at all. Now, up and at him, he says, for getting the way around here. Gee, what's my best option anyway? I think I can take the curvy way around here. Up and around. Hopefully I see some kind of man-made side of the road bits here. And hopefully I don't see bears, mooses, wolves, or anything else. This is what I'm looking for. Ah, Jesus. Whoa, thank God he was actually immediately scared of the fire. There was a very high chance that instead of being scared of the fire, he was just going to aggro right on me, and that would have been the end of the run right there. Because wolf attack plus food poisoning would just be the end of Commander Shepard here. Whew. So there should be some lootable stuff around here, but if there's buildings to enter, I'm not allowed to enter them. Feels like minus 15, which isn't great. Oh, sticks though. Suffer not the lack of sticks. We like sticks a lot. I like rabbits too, but I will let this opportunity pass me by. Yummy, yummy rabbits. Sticks, really? Sticks all we're getting? I mean, I shouldn't begrudge the stick, but I was hoping for a little more. Okay, well, failing that, we're going to head up over in this direction. I'm just looking around, hoping to find pretty much anything. Like you, a backpack. A backpack full of really nice goodies. Absolutely nothing. Oh, okay. I don't want to be late for that appointment.
My stomach. It hurts.
Yeah, disappointment.
Oh, it hurts.
So Shepard's going to be moaning a lot for a while. It's just the pain of... ooh, sticks. The pain of food poisoning. The condition loss is what's really going to make me feel bad. Because condition is already a big deal for us. The whole point of getting these nice bits of sleeping in and such is to avoid this horrible condition loss that I'm facing.
All I can think about is food.
Pretty desperate for a maple thing. What gave you food poisoning? 70% venison. The food poisoning chance was pretty low. I figured the risk was worth it, but didn't work out for us. Well, at least I don't stink now that it's consumed. Burning our way through our good torches. Oh, that sounds like someone who's very close by. Sorry, Fido, but I've got a galaxy to save. I should be running instead of walking, but I think we get ultra tired because of food poisoning. Does mean that sleeping in the cave coming up should be a nice option, except we don't have the food for that. The lack of food in this cave is actually going to be one of my biggest issues, because I won't recover condition from sleeping. Instead I'll be, well, starving. I did say we were going for starvation strats. And I don't want to chug my way through all my cups of tea just to give me calories. Oh, but do I still have a warm one? I do. Whew! Right, we can get a bit of warmth and the warming up bonus back. Yoink. It's alright, we didn't do it for the treatment, Shepard. Bit of a trek to get up to Pleasant Valley. Now, Pleasant Valley is usually really good for looting because of all the nice indoor places, but those are forbidden to us, so that's not an option. And that does suck. Trailer over there, we're not allowed to loot it, but it's a good landmark that we're meant to turn around and head up this way. Now, I would really like to find a corpse around here, and I'm pretty sure I found a corpse here before.
I need to find food.
I know, but finding food is what got you into this mess, Shepard. Consume Batarians instead. I mean, you're just as likely to get poisoned, but at least you're doing the galaxy a favor. So yeah, Lizard, the run is precarious, but it is going at least. But really precarious. A single attack out of nowhere, or a nasty setback, and that's game, set, and match. I'm actually hoping that I find some something to eat inside this cave. an energy bar or just something to not make me take starvation damage while I sleep. And I will be needing to sleep. So up over here is the way to the mine. Is it worth turning around? I'm pretty sure I found a corpse here before, but I can't afford the time. We gotta move. I'm assuming he's just going, you know, Fusho. Think of all those cups of tea. Well, you got food poisoning as well, Jinx. Shoot right through you. Right, I want to make use of this fire as well to enjoy being able to see around here, and I certainly want a lot of coal. Coal is life. What's my carry capacity at? Well, it's going down because I'm tired, but I do intend on sleeping when I can. 10 of 10 hours. I don't know if you actually need to be sleeping for that time or if it just passes in that time. Lantern fuel, newsprint. Can I start a fire here? No. For the purpose of my outerloping, I do not care about mines like this. There are plenty of grey areas when outerloping. Just make your own decisions and stick to them. Although I was very tempted not to stick to my don't sleep in the shop idea, but that conflicted too hard with outerloping in general. Right, when in doubt, never do anything right. Hug the left and we'll be okay. I am pretty desperate for food though. I'm smiling, but I'm furious. Alright, just double check over here for any added coal. Coal is good. Coal is life. This hunger is not life. This hunger is killing me. This food poisoning is also killing me. Guess that's in the name.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Sorry, we'll be sleeping in this cave, Shepherd. For a good long time and almost certainly not getting condition back from it. Maybe coal doesn't taste so bad. One of the dogs I've had used to eat coal. Oh, hello, Stim. Stim could get us out of a really greasy situation. And for once, I'm not talking about Batarian scum. Now, since the dog was so keen on eating coal, I could only assume that it must have tasted good. Holy smokes, all this coal. I won't be able to take it all with me. It's going to weigh me down, but I can always ditch it at the edge and come back for it. Wow, the condition loss from food poisoning is brutal. Far worse than I'd imagined. Alright, let's do the disappointment section of opening up these closed lockers. They never have anything in them. I'm actually somewhat convinced that on Interloper, locked things never have stuff in them. Just as a way to spit in your face for getting the pry bar.
Could end up being useful.
Never have anything in them. How good is that? 0.4 degrees warm up is hardly something I'd consider useful. That's right, spit back at the game. Okay, I was hoping for food here, game. Come on. Extracting coal from a mine is hungry work. Surely you got something for me to eat.
So tired.
It's alright, we'll rest at the exit, Shepherd. Although it's going to be an unfortunate rest. Not a very restful rest, even. Because I need food. Starting to kind of wish I'd hunted those rabbits, actually.
Well, this is a shitty way to die.
Racking my head to think of what I can eat in Pleasant Valley. There should be cattails. I might be going for the heavy cattail diet, but a storm could blast me into submission.
I might have to drop some gear.
How about you drop some Badarians dead instead? Food, 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 food. No. More no.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah, well, eating anything got you into this mess, Shepherd. Quit your moaning. I might be reduced to drinking cups of tea just to get calories to help me sleep. There's something over in that direction. One can only hope that it's good food. But I'm glad I saved all these awesome torches for this moment. Okay, I'm actually in reasonable risk of death if I don't find some food here. Nice tools. I'm gonna leave those for now. Too heavy to bother with.
Use this.
I can actually use a toque. It's probably better than this scarf. It's not actually. Wow. Grim. Actually, I will take this and I'll just leave it at the entrance. Which I hope I'm next to at this point, and I still hope it has food. Food with my name on it. Our condition is getting really low now, down to you gonna die territory. Cotton scarf, sewing kit, none of this is particularly helpful. Let's grab this coal of ours. How much coal do I even have? 42 bits of coal, right, well, let's drop, say, 30 of it right here. Lightens our load a lot. Let's probably extinguish our fire. Actually, I forget what it's like out here. This is Pleasant Valley, right? It certainly is. Okay. Right, as painful as this next part is, I'm going to extinguish my fire unless I have something that I desperately need or want to cook. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, I can set up a fire here? No, of course I can't. Still going to extinguish my fire, though. Oh, crumbs. Right, put it away. I'm going to drink all these cups of tea only for the calories, and then we're going to rest. Well, not just for the calories, I suppose. Getting the water is nice too. I'm gonna try and sleep off this nasty. You are not thirsty. We'll drink it anyway, sunshine. Right, let's grab ourselves 6 hours of sleep. Did I get any condition back at all? No. And I am starving. Genuinely starving as well. I need to change that. Is there any calories in anything? Are we still food poisoned? We still are food poisoned. And I think I do actually need to sleep for that time, because it's not 4 out of 10. Okay, that blows, and I'm still really hungry. I'm actually going to take a little bit of this coal, or rather a bit more of this coal, and head on out. Okay, I'm in a really, really bad spot right now, as you can tell. And I'm going to think about what's going on in Pleasant Valley here, fortunately. I can look at the map and consider my best option. Trepidatious. I could start a fire and immediately get some teas going, and then drink those teas and sleep for even longer to get rid of food poisoning and start recovering a bit of condition. Or... there is a cave a little bit further down, and there's some tea ingredients next to it. I just don't think I'll survive long enough to get there, considering my starvation. I could stim there, but I don't want to. Maybe a bit of both. Maybe just make a few cups of tea here. I'm sure I have the ingredients. I've been cutting up loads of them. And then chug those, and then get down to that cave and wait it out a bit, so to speak. I could even stim to make myself tired enough to want to sleep, but the food remains a problem. Yeah, it's not easy, is it? It is not easy. It's like the best time of day for traveling as well. Sitting around making tea is a waste of bloody time. Alright, well, needs must, and we well and truly need here. So let's light you up using yet another match. And make as many cups of tea as we can. Come on, come on. There we go. Tinder plug, stick, torch, go. But I really want to be rid of this food poisoning, so a 4-hour kip would be rather nice.
Turned out pretty well.
He sounds so smug. Right, I did find sticks, right? Yeah, quite a few sticks even. Let's get those going and get cooking our teas, which I hope I have lots of. Not as much as I had hoped, but hey ho. Condition is almost in deadly zone right now. Just chug it. We need the calories really badly. You know, a bit of coffee. No, coffee would give me awakeness, and I need to be able to sleep. Okay. I won't lose condition now. You only lose condition down to a certain amount with food poisoning, but I do need enough calories for a 4-hour nap. I'm out of water, though, as well. That's another problem. Oh well. Nobody said it would be easy. Should I just sleep here for an hour while that cooks the water? Because I do need the water. Should be alright. Well, kind of. Drink up. We need the calories to not die. Another hour of sleep. Another hour of not having nasty food poisoning, one hopes. Tell me those didn't burn out. Good, good. More. Yeah, 3 more hours. Alright, living off the tea. Have a quick glance over for any more tea ingredients. Well, I'm not seeing any, and I don't want to move around too much because that burns calories. Right, no more of that to be had. How many... where do I even check how many Rishi things I have? 6, and I don't know how many you need to make one of these. Have a couple couple of sticks.
Just need to close my eyes.
Well, I cooked 2 when I had 6, and now I have 4. Okay, wow, I've got the makings for a lot of cups of tea. Tea saving my run. Right, well, coal is something we have a fair bit of, and we can get a bit of time out of that, so... yoink to that. Just chug it down, get the calories, because I can't afford the condition loss right now. All of this because of food poisoning. If I hadn't caught food poisoning, I would be fine. Or so I am saying. Where'd I put my... oh, there's my bedroll. We got a lot of coal, so I'm just going to slam that on. Sleep these hours away. Hey Jake, hope you're enjoying the weather. Commander Shepard is certainly not having a good time of it. Okay, okay. Keep the mushrooms going. Living off of mushrooms here. But I think that's the last of them. No, I've still got 2 more to go. Jinx. Shepard. 35 whole calories still on me. Chug, chug, chug. You're not thirsty. Well, eat it up anyway. A few more sticks, another hour of sleep. You know, at this rate, I'm going to sleep the night away in this cave as well, just to try and get some condition back. Okay, I think this is time for our last batch of mushrooms, and we will be sleeping as much as we can off of mushroom calories and getting back our condition. 1 more hour of sleep for ourselves, and we will be able to get rid of food poisoning. And then we're sleeping the whole night away, and then we're going to come out and see Pleasant Valley in hopefully a pleasant time. I really should have caught those rabbits. This would be a different story if I could just eat some lovely rabbit meat. I'm going to use the last of this fire to make some water. 1 more hour of sleep, assuming that I have the calories, which I do. Food poisoning should be gone, and then we're just going to sleep inside the mine for a bit. To hell with the lack of matches, we have plenty of matches. Pleasant Valley, just doing Pleasant Valley things? Alright. Food poisoning is gone. Okay. We'll just get inside here. There is where we leave the mine. Right next to the bedroll. Now if we want to sleep for, say, 10 hours, we need 750 calories. So basically, Shep, it's time to get chugging. Probably should have made the coffee, all things considered, but oh well. Where's it at again? Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got the calories. You're not thirsty. It doesn't matter. You need those calories, Shep. I'll see if I can't keep 1. It's always nice to have a cup of tea on hand. You only sleep for 8 hours anyway, given that you wake up with thirst anyway. But there we go. Right, so this should give us a reasonable amount of condition, and then we can get moving. Is Shepard the real character's name? No, but it's the same voice actor for male and female Shepard. Right, okay, we have something resembling condition. It's still night time though. I'm just gonna drink another cup of tea. And have another couple hours of kip. Jinx, it's going to be hilarious to get through all of this and then just immediately die in Pleasant Valley. Blizzard or something just comes and smacks me about. Right, we are going to take condition damage almost certainly coming out of here regardless. But at least it's only starvation condition damage, which isn't that bad. And if things go really hairy, we have a stim. One singular. Where's the exit? Well, here's my coal. How heavy are we?
Gotta eat soon.
We're not actually that heavy. I wouldn't mind grabbing a little bit more coal because it's just great for burning, but where's the exit? Oh, right, I don't need to spend torches for this. We have you. Oh, crikey, right up against the wall here. Fumbling for the coal. I like the coal, actually. Let's take a fair chunk. Okay, doesn't seem that bad out. Doesn't seem that good either, though. Let's be ready with a crappy torch and get moving. I can actually run because the cost of calories isn't so bad. Oh, but I do need to think where I'm even going here. So if I go down here just normally and follow it along, there'll be tea ingredients and a cave to my right, and then I'll hit a road. And if I just keep following that road for quite a long time, I will reach the plane crash. However, if I immediately hold left and follow the river instead, I will find some glorious and most likely necessary cattails. So it's cattail o'clock for Shepherd. Ugh, annoyingly, actually, I'm going to need a fire pretty quickly because I can't afford the hypothermic condition loss, and we're going to be eating that pretty soon. But we have a lot of coal, so a couple bits of coal alone on a fire will get us warm enough. Hopefully we don't take any pink wafer snapping ankles coming down here. But even more hopefully we do not run into any beasts. Birch bark would be amazing. Just throwing that one out there. Yeah, look at that, we've just barely exited, and we've taken half of our heat loss already. I need to pick up the pace. Didn't want to run because I was heading downhill, but to hell with that. Just a couple hours out here with heat damage will kill us, so we can't afford that. But you already knew that. Oh Christ. You don't want any of what I'm packing, sunshine. Just walk away.
My fingers feel numb.
Alright, let's go away from where he was. This is where I tend to get lost a wee bit. I don't know if the way is that way or if I need to hold left a bit. It feels like it turned pretty heavily though. Rather a lot even. Right, let's just carry on a little bit and see where it takes us to. A road, I'm hoping. It kind of looks like a road though, doesn't it? Yeah, crap, hypothermic already. Oh, snap, this torch is almost gone. Quickly now. We're gonna light a fire and have a cup of tea. Can't afford not to. Preferably where there's no wind chill. Don't know which way the wind is blowing. I'll just take shelter over here. I don't have time to relocate. Come on, good old sticks. If this fails, I'm going to use the book because it's got a better fire starting chance.
Come on.
2 bits of coal, warm up, have my cup of tea. And I'll load up on torches.
Well, thank goodness for that.
We have a lot of coal, and survival is king here. So we do what we can. When in doubt, take the opportunity to make some water. There we go, so we're warming up now. Oh, the wolves certainly know we're here. Ah, that's good, that's good. We're warming up big time. Wish I could pass my time productively. Ah, man. I'm carrying 2 things that I was meant to leave behind in the cave, weighing almost a kilo. I also have way too many stones, but I can consider dropping those if we end up overweight again. It's difficult to think on your feet in this game. Really rather difficult. Could I grab these? There we go, they're very light, so I may as well have them on me. Good antiseptic in a pinch. Now, quick look around, see if there's any tea ingredient. Oh, hello! The serendipitous duck has brought its own onions. I want you. I'm so hungry and I really want you. Ah, come on, that was dead on. Oh, clearly wasn't, but I do want that rabbit. Right, come to me. Let's pet the thing really hard. Oh, good job, Lenny. I forget if it was Lenny or George who was the big dumb bastard, but one of them was. Right, your name is dinner, and I'm having you. Oh, that's a good amount of meat. Take hacksaw, get meat. Yoink. Now I could have shredded it, I reckon, but I decided against it. No, no, forget that. I'm not going to bother with the guts and things like that. I just want this meat. Now, if there's one rabbit, there's probably another. So, eyes peeled. Sticks are good as well, and I'll certainly be grabbing these sticks, but... Huh?
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Oh, okay, well, sadly I cannot consume you. More likely you'd consume me, given how things are right now. Ooh, tea ingredients, and a cave. Right, well, while a rabbit is cooking away, we'll check on that. Will you soon be a resident of Nippon? Probably not, DDD. I still think that Hungary has the big advantage. A lot more attraction to Hungary than Japan at the moment.
Can't feel my feet.
Is there anything in here? Anything at all? No, it just looks like an empty cave. I don't want to spend time away from the warmth. Wasted a stone or two. Let's make sure we grab some. I don't mind running that much. Getting tired just means an opportunity to rest up.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Here's the thing. Starvation is meant to be what I'm doing here. So I should actually be happy to be losing all of this, losing all this condition. But I'm so low on condition that it's becoming a big problem. So I can't even afford to starve through the day. I need to keep myself just barely regaining condition throughout the day. All because of that, food poisoning that cost me dearly. I'm just going to leave the rabbit carcass there. Gonna load up on sticks and get moving. Oh, but yes, more rabbits are still good. How about we just keep you there for now rather than eat you? You'll be ready shortly enough. I'm going to take the opportunity to make yet more water, because water is always good. I use it extensively for teas. Teas are the backbone of my economy when I play Long Dark. And why wouldn't it be? It warms you up, it feeds you, it waters you. It even levels up your cooking to make tea, believe it or not. Please don't tell me this rich rabbit area had only one incredibly lonely rabbit. God, it is cold out here. This is why I'm needing tea as well. It gives the warm-up bonus. I'm sure there's some logic as to why that gives you a warm-up bonus and hot water does not. But it is very different to drink a cup of tea than just drink some regular water. So I'll believe it. I'm actually going to cook myself up a tin of coffee. Might be very useful later on. Okay, we'll keep this rabbit on me. That's a good chunk of calories for taking a nap later on, and I might really be considering a nap later on. That's all getting ready. I will take the opportunity to grab torches. So, Jake, I got talked into a camping trip in South Swedish wilderness this summer. Can you give me some advice on how to survive a moose attack? Now, don't let it hit your ribs. They break your ribs, you're in for a very unfortunate following 10 days. Otherwise, you're in Sweden. You'll have naught to worry about. 18 minutes till boil, 24 on that. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled out so much because I'm losing heat for this. So what I will do is make sure that my racial tea is really warm, and I will drink that and move along. And then I will head down to the water, and I will grab cattails. Now, when I spawned in Forlorn Muskeg, I could have had so many cattails, but I did not. Kind of tempting to drink this cup of coffee. Let me think. Let me really think. It'll allow me to go for longer. It'll allow me to pretty much be alert during the best time of day, and then I can sleep at night. And there is a really good cave at the end for sleeping at. So actually, I think this coffee might not be a bad idea to drink here and now. Gives calories. It gives everything, actually. Hot coffee gives everything. Warming up, awakeness, heat, hydration, and calories all comes from coffee. So it's a superfood in this game. Right, let's have you ready. Take that, take you, take a torch, and let's go. Hey, that's a good torch. Kind of feels like a waste to bring it, but oh well. So, over to the water now. I'm going to grab cattails. As I said, in Forlorn Muskeg, there were loads of them. I didn't grab them because I thought it was more important to get moving. But I did not anticipate that where I was going to be moving to would be devoid of cattails and just generally devoid of good stuff for me. Well, let's get moving. This is a cold, cold place to be. Pleasant Valley does not live up to its name, unless you call it Unpleasant Valley, which I do. And then it very much lives up to its name. We have to be very careful, actually. Blizzards can come out of nowhere. I have the coal to survive a blizzard. I even have the food, kind of, and I don't stink. One cooked bit of meat is not gonna make everyone everywhere want to chew your niblets off. Hello, I kind of want that rabbit, but no, believe in the cattails. Believe. Man, I came all the way over here for 2 stinking cattails. No. Venerate the cattails. And even though it might not look like it's making much of a difference, I will carry the Olympic torch because it does give me a bit of heat and, of course, helps ward off predators. And it might save me a match if it comes down to it. I will actually go back to starvation for a little bit. My condition isn't that bad, although it's still 1 wolf attack in your dead territory. But I want to do a lot of running, and that's going to chew through my stamina. Is there a cattail over there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we'll leave it be. How's your experience at Lake B? Whoa, hold that thought.
Gotta eat soon.
Doglet, would you be so kind as to bugger off? I cannot be doing with, Jesus, I don't like him running towards me. Right, in the interest of staying warm, I'm tempted to drink that other cup of tea, but it's my last cup of tea, so I think I'll hold on to it for now. No, staying warm is important. Drink the cup of tea. It's not really tea, is it? It's mushroom soup. Don't know why it's called tea. Maybe mushroom tea is a real thing. Perhaps I am the one who's wrong. Let me think for a second where I'm even bleeding going here. Because if I follow along here, I will eventually be able to hop back up onto the track that I'm going to, and then it's up past Draft Dodger, up some more, and then the cave next to the crashed plane. That's generally where I'm wanting to go right now. Alright, I don't like this, but oh well. So, Lake Biwa certainly is beautiful, but it's a bit of an ugly resort area, surrounded by 2 concrete jungle towns. So location-wise, I'm not very impressed, but I'm using it as a hub to explore around the place. Not today, because I'm a bit tired. I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and I do like to schedule in rest days for myself. And tomorrow the weather looks absolutely atrocious, but probably on the weekend I'm going to go to Obama and Take something or other to the north. And then on the other day I will go to... hello, there's a bed here. That's not where I'm going though. The other day I'm going to go to some long Japanese name that I can't remember, but it was recommended by Alpha, due to its snazzy old town apparently. And then after that, I'll need to start thinking about moving on, and I'll probably move to... I'll check the 2 southern islands of Japan. I forget their names. I'm not a giant weeb, so I don't actually know all that much about Japan geographically. Let's just say it's the Kanto region. But it's probably not. Where are you now? I'm at Lake Biwa. Just as Pizza Nut said. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the island that has Kuma something or other as the big town there. I doubt I'll go to that big town. I'm really not a metropolis kind of guy. I like my places quite quiet and serene.
Feels like an empty pit.
I know you're starving, but trust me, that's the plan. Believe in the plan, and exhaust yourself a bit so that when we sleep we get a lot of condition back. Do I want to go up here? I think I still want to travel a bit further. And I want to take a right just before this this river splits.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
This cold is concerning though. Cold damage is not something I can afford. So once I come off the river, I'll probably make a fire, warm up that way. So I'm running a fair bit just because heat is the more pressing concern than calories. I think this is the part. It's got some busted out area here. Hello, reclaimed wood. I will not turn up my nose to reclaimed wood. Grabbing 20 or so of that really helped me stay alive previous. A fair bit of it. Good for that fire I'm planning on having real soon. Maybe even here and now, because I need the... Oh, yeah. We're sheltered from the wind right here, and right here we shall have you. Stick, cattail head. Thanks to all those cattails, we have plenty of tinder for a while. Yeah, Ninja and Alpha have been helping me out with my trip in Japan here, which I really appreciate. Going traveling is all well and good, but having some people around in the area to just help give you a bit of direction is really handy. Hey, fire starting bonus. Thank goodness. Right. Always, always, always water, water, water. Because I'm going to be here for a wee bit to warm up. Could you please warm up a little more and a little faster? Take some of this reclaimed wood if you must. Actually, maybe a few sticks as well, just for some extra temperature, because I really want to get that up. You got this, lad, says Wizard's Potion. I'm not so sure I do. Things are going pretty grim for us. I wish I could pass time just making something, so I'm actually going to make a run for those mushrooms. Maybe even both, maybe even all of them. Sit back, make a bunch of these mushrooms while warming up. Hypothermia risk healed. New affliction. Hypothermia risk. Right, that'll do. I want that stick as well, but hey ho. Huddle by the fire. I don't want to get too close to the fire because you can get burn from it. So let's just make do sitting here or squatting here. Couple of mushrooms. We're still starving, but that's okay. Got the water, make the tea, almost regretting the coffee earlier, but not quite, because we're coming up to the best time of day, although it's getting a bit foggy here, which blows. So yeah, having people help me out is just, I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. And it's not just here in Japan. Had advice when going to Poland, when going to Austria, a lot of help when going to Austria. Cheers, Mordkalb. Even Croatia. Even met some people in Croatia. It was great. I was intending on actually meeting Alpha and Ninja while here. Ninja went and got himself sick, and Alpha decided to get himself another kind of sick, known as going to San Francisco. There's just no saving people from themselves sometimes. Just gonna duck out, see if I can't grab anything else of value around here. Stick. Stick. More stick. I'm sure there'll be future opportunities though. Yoink, yoink. Do I want to make more water? I certainly have the time here. 3 litres of water is quite a lot to already have, but water is always good, so let's actually make some more. Nothing else to really make while I'm here though. I don't think there's anything else that I can really grab or do. Already got the mushrooms. After I've warmed up here, it's really just moving on. But even just passing time isn't too bad, because it's warming me up and we're getting into the best time of day. And there's something to be said for eating this stuff just to stop this condition loss. I'm way too injured to be taking too much condition loss right now, so I will... Screw it, I'm gonna eat this rabbit. There we go. We should get a couple percentages of condition back or so with this. People would say, read a book to pass the time, to which I say, no, I will never. Making this improvised head wrap doesn't seem like the worst idea, but maybe I could repair some clothes. Anything give a really nice warmth bonus that's in terrible nick right now. Oh, the thermals. Oh, those thermals. 30 minutes. It's risky, but I'm going to try and improve my thermals. It's risky because the chance of success is pretty low, but let's try it anyway. I think there's a good... Oh, yes! Thank goodness, right. That gives us a nice warmth bonus. There we go. They're a whole lot warmer and a whole less likely to die on me now. I think on a run like this, where you're stuck outdoors, it's probably a good idea not to do much repairing until you have read some books on it, because cloth is like gold dust. On a normal run, you would just ravage the indoors for a cloth, or for
drop something.
As much cloth as you could possibly want. I don't have that luxury. Oh, that's a really nice torch. I will extinguish it, and then I will equip one of my ultra crappy torches. Not that crappy. Light it on the last few seconds of the fire, and then use it to continue. And I'm also going to hope that that's not too bad a wind. It only feels like -6, so taps off is no joke. And I would have noticed these if it weren't foggy, but there were more mushrooms with my name on them. Damn, that would have been a good use of time, but hey-ho. If Hawaii happens to meet your fancy, please let me know. I think Hawaii is a bit too far away from absolutely everything, Pizza Not. I might have a whole lot of disdain towards my fellow person, but, you know, there's certain uses of being not too far away from civilization. You know, one of the strong points of moving to Balaton in my eyes is that it's a pretty quick and easy journey to get to Budapest from there, and whilst I normally don't like cities, Budapest is a rare exception. I love it. It somehow doesn't feel like a concrete jungle. I should have made a cup of tea and I didn't. That's my B. Also, I am failing to keep track of the way that I'm going here, and that could be really bad because I get very lost in this region. And I'm going to get even more very lost because it's so bleeding dark. Not dark. Foggy. Jings, I don't Nihongo Jozu so good, but even my ego is falling apart here. It's alright, I was able to communicate well enough to make it clear that I wanted large printouts of these maps of the Long Dark. And of course the Konbini was there to save my day. Love the Konbini. If there are two things I'm going to find myself missing when I come away from Japan, it's going to be the convenience stores and the bookstores. I could spend years inside the bookstores here. Not for the reading, God no, but all the manga. So many interesting titles that you never heard of. I doubt they ever get
someplace to escape this
translated or scanlated. I really should have had a cup of tea, a warm cup of tea on hand, but it's only cold stuff that I have. But in situations like this, just don't panic. There is figuratively nothing stopping me just settling down, starting a fire with a stick and a cattail, and warming up my tea. That's all it's really going to take. And since I've leveled up to level 2 in my fire starting, these sticks are actually 8 minutes of fire instead of 7, I think. Something like that. Okay, hypothermic risk is no joke, so let's just start that stick. A better chance of success thanks to our improved fire starting skill.
Come on, come on.
We all saw Magitori. Magitori was good. I'd love another game like that.
Fire's life out here.
Fire is certainly life.
Die if I don't warm
I know. Stop complaining. Just warm up your teas. I won't bother warming myself up on the fire. I'll just warm up through power of tea.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, I know. But I don't wanna calm down because it's relatively calm out right now. I don't to can English good. That torch sucked. Right, chug it down, get the warmth and the warmth bonus. And like all good Canadians, we can just pocket a cup of tea. It's not going to spill in our pocket. And then I keep going, although I'm a little lost. Well, I'm more than a little lost. I'm just hoping this is going in the right direction for me. I do spy mushrooms with my name on them, though. The mushrooms have done us well. Let's keep it that way. If, Sorry, kitty. Oh, they know. They know. They could sense me. They could utterly sensu-bean me. However... They don't call me Crackshot DDR for no. Ah! Ah, Jesus. Okay, so annoying thing in this game. If you have your stones on hand, very often he will throw a stone instead of interacting with whatever you're looking at. And it's infuriating. And you are on a very tight time to go and grab it. So make sure it says rabbit, grab it. There we go. Alright, I need to think about what's going on right now. You're next to Draft Dodgers Casman, says Domino. I know, I'm looking right at it, and now I'm trying to think where I want to go from here. If I pass by it and just carry along here, I should eventually meet something that's blown out, and finally a bit of maple sapling. I'm going to take that and then go up the way, and then I'll be next to the crash plane and generally be in a good place. I would like another rabbit to harvest for delicious treats, though, and maybe even their guts and things. How much of a problem is this, actually? Yeah, it's not too bad. Big believer in the mushrooms, though. Chings, I'm already getting colder. Cup of tea, save me for myself. I want that other rabbit. I wish I had the numbers on how much. Oh, hold that thought. I do not want to waste torches, or waste matches rather. I would sooner waste torches than matches. Right, let's try and maintain an idea of where we are. Pet the bunny, George. There we go. Pet the bunny. Right, that's Draft Dodgers. Is that a mushroom? Oh, that is a mushroom. I'm getting heavy. I'm getting real heavy. But let's not worry about it. We're not too far from a decent place to rest up. And it is a nice, relatively warm time of day. We just need to not attract too much negative attention and not face a blizzard. A blizzard here would make me lose my bearings really badly. Not to mention I wouldn't be able to start a fire. So I think my best bet is to actually kind of hold the left area. It'll be easier to see where I'm going. Wait, is that draft dodgers again? Did I just turn around in a circle?
I could eat anything.
It's possible, I do that a lot. And, yeah, I think that's draft dodger's cabin. I'm so bad at navigating. Let's just go in this direction. Still grabbing all these sticks, though. I know they weigh me down, and the amount that I can carry is going down and down. That much is true. Let's not worry about it. Let's just keep moving. My biggest concern right now is actually staying warm, of all things. I think if I go around here...
Can't feel my feet.
I know. Quit complaining, Shepherd. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm still carrying the extra toolbox. I just didn't find somewhere that I wanted to ditch it. Uh-oh. Why am I at water? Why am I at water? What have I done to cause this? Think. I was at Draft Dodgers. I was coming out. Came along here. That doesn't actually seem good. I've lost my bearings here before. Maybe I just need to come around this thing? I hope so. God, I hope so. I lose my bearings around here all the chuffing time because I'm just not good at Pleasant Valley. If everything goes really bad, I could always just hunker down. We do have a good bit of food, and we have a bedroll, and matches, even a Flareon if the wolves get a touch uppity. Okay. I am going to warm up again, though. Oh, I can feel that wind coming. Is it sheltered here? How is this not counting as sheltered is beyond me, but let's not worry about it. Let's instead just warm up.
Come on. That didn't work.
Of course it didn't work, Shep. Come on, get with the program.
Come on.
Oh my god, Shep, come on, you're meant to be higher leveled at this.
Come on.
Alright, I am actually going to warm myself up here by using a bit of coal. And I'm I think, even going to drink a coffee just to keep myself going for longer. So let's extinguish this not too bad torch. Add on some sticks just to get that temperature going a bit faster. And we're going to cook up a tin of coffee. And then we're going to cook up another tin of coffee because they're really, really handy. I also hope I'm not stuck here. Don't want to get burns going into that fire. Whew, too close for comfort. Now, while those are chopping away, prepare the rose hips. Can't afford condition loss, so I'm actually going to eat some of these cattail stalks. Cup of coffee, rose hips. Maybe another cup of coffee. The tin of coffee is nice and light. More mushrooms, more warmth. But yeah, I think I will keep this cup of coffee out here nice and warm, and I will drink that and then move on. Potentially even with more torches, because our carry weight capacity is going to be fine when I wake up with a bit of coffee inside me. So, grab you, grab you. Start grabbing torches and get ready to go. We'll be a little bit fussy with torches now. If I find something that's complete ass, away it goes. Oh, that's a great torch. That's another good torch. Oh, wow, it got really clear. This is an ideal time to get moving then. Alright. Take it. Take it. Drink it. Calories, warmth, water, awakeness. It's all good stuff. Oh, well, now I think I see where I was going. Again, I was just getting so lost. Wait, that is the Draft Dodger's cabin, right? Does it look like it? I swear I've gone further than that, though, right? Did I really just go nowhere? I think that is the Draft Dodger cabin. Right, so somehow I just kind of arced around. How does that keep happening to me here? I'm just awful at knowing where I am. Truly, I don't know how that happened. Maybe I saw a stick or something, or maybe when I chased the rabbits, something made me jerk to the side, and then off I went. Oh well. I should venerate Pleasant Valley for having the good grace to help me out like that. It's very unlike Pleasant Valley to give you a nice clear time like this. And it's not even that cold. It only feels like -8, so I'm barely losing warmth at all. We shall not waste this opportunity. We will grab what we can, and then we shall move on to the relative safety of the cave that's up the hill here. And for once, I'm starting to know about things, not because I have a map, but because I've been here before. It does feel really good to know where you're going based on experience rather than a map. It's kind of like driving around. If you've ever just driven in a new place, having to check a map or a GPS, it's like, yeah, I know where this is, but you don't feel like you really know, do you? You're just following instructions. But driving around somewhere that you're very familiar with, feels quite good. Right, I am getting really overburdened here, but that's okay. We can ditch some stuff in the cave that we head up to. Find a landmark, head to it. Yeah, but it was a bit foggy, so I couldn't really see anything, let alone landmarks. Right, still grabbing what I can before I head up the hill here. And even if a horrible storm does kick in, at least I'm relatively sure where I'm heading up here. But orienteering in real life is one of my biggest weaknesses. You know, I am only human. I have strengths and I have weaknesses, and one of my big, shining, glowing Legend of Zelda shoot the bow in the eye weakness is my inability to orientate well. I get lost very easily. Not that I don't have a good third-person feeling of area around me, whatever the term for that is. But it's just the moment I have to find my way around it, all goes Pete Tong. Try and lighten my load a bit here. I know I'm super overburdened, but I want this stuff. We've starved for too long. And birch bark. Birch bark is so good, you can live off of it in this game, as in consume nothing but birch bark tea and you will survive. Only one is a bit miserly, though. Surely there's more. I'm willing to spend a bit of time looking, if there is more. It would appear it is not my birch bark lucky day. Unless that's birch bark? No, it's a footprint. I'm desperate not to lose condition, so I will chow down here, even though I'm not embracing the starvation waves because of it. Alright, ups to daisy then. We've got a long way to go and a very heavy load. Well, it's not that long, but longer than I'd like to go with this heavy weight on my shoulders. At least every time I ditch a torch, I ditch a bit of weight. Wow, is my tea already cold, or maybe I never bothered to warm it up? I hear crows, so a dead corpse would be nice. I'm also keeping my eye open for any saplings. We desperately need a maple sapling for a bow. And I do mean desperate. No maple sapling, no bow, no real power increase for us, for lack of a better phrase. So if you see a maple sapling, holler at me. I need it. Where are those crows? Cursed trees stopping me from seeing it right. I think it's just up away a bit. Okay. Day is wearing on, but I still think it's a good time to be looting the plain, provided there's no nasty bears or wolves trying to stop me from doing so. If I can loot a corpse here as well, that's excellent. Huh, they were right here, weren't they? Hello? It's not a corpse I can eat, but it's not to say it's not a corpse I can't cannibalize. Oh, that's... Who is saying... Who is doing that? Who and where is doing that? I don't think he's down on this level. No, he's up there. He might try and complicate things for me getting over to the cave. I'll take a fresh torch. I can feel things getting a bit rough right now, though. Pleasant Valley's mercies are wearing thin. So I want to get up and over to this cave and dump a lot of my stuff ASAP.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Just keep yourself together, laddie. If I just hug left, there's a cave right over there. I've been there a few times before. Excellent place to be to... Uh-oh. Can I start running?
I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
I don't want to take this heat loss, or this condition loss from lack of heat. But I'm passing by potentially some good stuff, I think. You allowed to go into the gold mine? Yeah, I'm allowed to go into mines. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, give me that warmth bonus in here. Okay, right, I'm warming up a bit. I'm warming up a wee bit. Now. I'm actually going to come here, and I'm going to make this. I'm going to use the.
So cold in my life.
I'm going to use the book. I think I just really want to. Yeah, I want this fire ASAP. I suppose I could use accelerant, but I'd like to save that for the really desperate situations.
Come on. Fire's life out here.
Fire certainly is life. Now, fire, if you could please be considerably warmer than you are. I'll let that warm up a bit. Gonna, yeah, there we go. Ditch this stuff so it doesn't make me all stinky. Gonna nibble on a cattail because my condition is god-awful. But we have a lot of food access here, so at least we got that going for us. And I shall have my food. Gonna hacksaw you down. Actually, whilst doing that, ABC, always be cooking. How much water do I have? You know what? You can always do with more. And I'm actually going to drop a whole bunch of my heavy stuff, including you, and you, and... Where's all my coal at? Because that stuff is weighing me down something merciless. Actually, the coal isn't that bad, but even so, let's just drop a bunch of it to stay a little lighter. Now, give me this, please. There's something to be said for shredding you to up my skills, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. Okay. 11 minutes until boiled. Well then, I'll just grab all of the calories out of these that I can. Shame I don't have a knife for it, but we're not at forging level yet. Didn't I leave my my hammer? 33 and 13 minutes. Nibble on a cattail because I can't afford condition loss. It's still a good time of day. Once this food is in my belly, I do want to go out and get more, and I might actually start going for well-fed, as absurd as that might seem. You know, given how poorly we've been handling ourselves so far. Just gonna shove this wood on here. I'm gonna be here for a while, I reckon. Can I make anything? Oh, of course. Okay. Going for well-fed seems a bit ambitious, I suppose, but I do really want the extra carry capacity. Oh, okay, so when you select it from here, you drop a whole liter. Cool, that makes life a lot easier for lowering my weight. 34, 5 minutes. Just make another little bit of mushroom.
Need a horse.
Okay. Nom 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 nom. Do some rose hips. Prepare some more reishi. Nom 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 nom. Oh, it's good to have a bit of calories in the belly for a change. I'm gonna make some more water, and I'm gonna head out and probably carve up the. I'll need a torch for this. There should be a corpse out here which I want to carve up, but I will need some. Hang on, did I drop all my coal? I can't remember, but let's just make sure we have a bit of coal on us. We'll save these things for later. Here we go. You're what I'm looking for. Now, just in case something sneaks up on me, I'm going to start a fire next to you. Now, surely they wouldn't, but this is just to stop a wolf from getting me, because I am in one-hit kill territory for wolves, as I have been for the past 3 days or so. You dropped 9 out of 13. Thank you, Salty. I don't know how people keep memory for this stuff. This kind of stuff.
Turned out pretty well.
It absolutely did. Right now, they'll just bung on a few sticks, and let's just harvest all of this. Thank you kindly. Now, don't get me wrong, I want that hide as well. I would need to bung on some coal onto this campfire for that, though. No, I'm not going to spend an hour doing it with that nasty-ass hacksaw. You just get out of here. Give me a fresh torch. And let's head back to the Cave of Wonders. Now I can pick these on the way back. Your viewers don't have to talk and play. More brain capacity for useless details like that. A little bit unfair comparing brain capacity between me and viewers, don't you think? Although let's not say for who. Right, it's getting late. Almost boiled, almost boiled. I'm gonna cook up the venison and chow it down. I said I wanted to go for well-fed, but actually... Whoa! Jesus! I must have hit auto walk. I could have killed myself by burning myself in the fire there. I'm very lucky I did not. I was looking at chat. Fat-fingered the Z, but well, I wazzed myself 1 unit down, hit Z, and that was scary. Very scary. Right, gamey venison. I think I hear the weather getting... Oh, we might have timed this one well. I really want the clothes that are out there, but I might just wait for this to pass. Does that sound like weather you want to be out in? 'Cause it doesn't sound like weather I want to be out in.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
I'm gonna keep this fire going through the night and sleep next to it. 12 minutes until ready. I'll admit I'm a little tempted to grab some guts or some hide off of you or something. I mean, 2 bits of rabbit hide here. Oh, it's a lot more rabbit things than I thought to make these lovely warm rabbit goods. But I might not need them, so I don't think I want to bother with that right now. I should make a note that I have left quality tools and a sewing kit over here, though. I want the water with me. Oh, Jesus.
If I can drop any of
Yeah,
this
this is
here.
textbook Pleasant Valley. Ay, caramba. Delicious venison. The other one's almost ready. Right, yeah. So clothes, tearing apart. I don't think I want this ragged cotton toque. Or this worn cotton scarf. Good for tearing apart for cloth, because heavens knows I need cloth. Good way to pass the time while my food is cooking anyway. This campfire is going to need to keep going for quite some time, so I'm going to bung on a fair few sticks, a fair bit of coal, and yeah, I am going to be here sleeping through the night, so this is fine. Clothes are something that I want to stock in my shop, but survival is more pertinent right now than that. There is something to be said for doing a bit of repair job as well. There's a nice lot of warmth you get out of thermal underwear if I invest in those. Otherwise, toque is always good, but
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
I think I will try my luck at repairing you. Eating this first, though. Man, look at that big packed belly of mine. Repair for 37, repair for 40. Yeah, I think I will repair these for 40. Don't let me down. 70% chance of success, and we failed. So we'll try a second time.
Something
And...
is sapping my energy.
Nice, nice, we succeed. Holy crivens, it's him out there! Oh, it's so horrible, it's funny. Right. I'm gonna wham on a bit of coal and a few more sticks. And another bit of coal, and I'm gonna sleep here for 10 hours. I think this is gonna go for 10 hours, even though it says it's only 8. Because there's a certain kind of, like, I will go for longer than you expect effect that happens for these. And if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna freeze to death. So let's put our money where our mouth is. Junk. Storm passes by, which is good. My bedroll didn't catch fire, and hey! We got a good bit of condition back. Ah, there we go. Right. Let's get that water going. I might not make it in time for this water, but I just wanted that there. How am I on my weight? We should be fine. Even so, though, just in case I find some great stuff, I'm going to drop my... actually, I'll keep that coal. Never know when that could come in handy. Alright, I'll leave the bedroll as well for now. Right, so, reason I'm heading out is there's a crashed plane here. And this crashed plane has a lot of suitcases and stuff that I want to pick through. This is one of the best places to go for clothing. Aside from like, a lot of indoor places, but of course those are not allowed on outerloping. Also, we're getting cold already, but that's alright. We have the makings for fire as we go around. Not even much of it is wind chill, it's just really bloody cold. Jesus. Right, I see feathers, that means there's a corpse here. Might be mushed under all of this though. Yeah, I wish it actually showed you the real time that outside fires are going to burn for, but it's dependent on the ambient temperature, I believe, not counting the fire itself, so...
Made it through another night.
Yeah, you did. Good job, you. Now let's go and take advantage of the people that did not. Eyes peeled for luggage. We want the luggage. I definitely should have got myself a nice hot cup of tea. By the way, that ragged sweater. Awful. Worn wool socks, that's immediately getting worn. I will not be blasé with condition damage.
Head feel thick.
If the cold starts hitting me, I'm just going to make another fire if I must. And I almost must. Eyes peeled for anything good, folks. This is a joint effort. Oh, nice. Finally. Finally, an extra layer. Not helping much, because it's still all bagging cold out here. Dress shirt seems awful, but we'll compare that when we get to relative warmth.
Cold.
Cold enough to complain about the cold, eh? Get it together, shepherd. Alright, don't worry about these things, just set down a fire somewhere. Yeah, this'll do, I guess. Come on. Use a stick, do not use the birch bark. It's so cruel that it defaults to birch bark because it goes alphabetical order. That's the very last thing you'd ever want to use as a tinder. Still the same run, Priamos. We've been through some incredibly grim times, but we're still going. Okay, not bad. Immediately bung on some coal.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, maybe another bit of coal. We have a lot of it, kind of. Let's warm up some teas. There we go, gaining quite a lot of heat right here, which is excellent. Am I close enough to check anything out around here? Well, sort of, but not a whole lot around here, is there? Evidently some wolves. Always with the wolves. Oh, that wool took I found? Excellent find. Oh, that's good. decent, but still probably just going to be torn apart for cloth. Yeah, it feels very warm next to you, which is handy. It's kind of off-putting, isn't it, the angles and such here. Just imagine the fun Baron would have in here. Should I just drink that? It's a shame to waste all of the coal that I shoved on there, but I really wanted to warm up quickly. I'll pass a bit of time by preparing some mushrooms, I rather think. That'll give me a lot of warmth. That's good. Does the player character have worms or something? I feel like the hunger is coming back so fast. Sort of. On Interloper difficulty, your hunger just goes crazy. And of course, since we're outerloping, we don't have a lot of indoor places to check, which normally have the bulk of the food. And because I haven't found a maple sapling yet, I have not had the opportunity to make progress towards getting a bow. At least a bow would give me good access for renewable foods. I well and truly lost my bearings because of this place. Is there anything in the under part? Appears not. I'm gonna make another reshi just to warm up. Okay. Oh, hang on. Are you indicating a corpse over there? Perhaps an edible corpse. That would be nice. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective, but no. I will, however, take this wood and hope that you have something like matches on you. No, as usual, you have nothing on you. Jeez. I don't even know why I bother checking corpses. Well, I suppose if you're in Hushed River Valley, there's guaranteed box of match spawn on a corpse. Okay, I'm kind of losing my bearings here. If there's forest over in that direction, then I do not think I want to go there. I need to go double back, check those plain bits again, get back to my cave, and then head on up towards... Oh god, do I really want to go to Timberwolf? I don't have a rope. Oh, I think I know where I can find a rope in Ash Canyon if I want to go down to the gold mine, but I don't know if I really want to go there. I'm not very skilled, although there are a lot of natural resources to be had in that direction. Hello, birch trees. Is there birch bark? I don't see any birch bark, unfortunately. Early. It's almost 10 PM here, I think. I should check that. Alright, back a bit we go. It's not the worst torch in the world, but I do kind of want to get back to all that water I was making, and there we go. Jeez, we didn't have a lot of stuff in the suitcases. I'm hoping I missed a bunch of them. I'm pretty sure I opened everything along the way, and I found a whole lot of not much. I'm glad I didn't beeline here at the start of the game. I would have been left sorely disappointed. I checked you. Oh, I've checked you. Well, this is pretty terrible. What did I get? I got another toque and I got that thing. And correct me if I'm incorrect, but that's my lot.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Right, sure enough, I'm going back to my my cave of fun. Might even rest up a bit longer. And then I guess we're heading towards Timberwolfy. I'm not sure I like that idea. I'm going to reconsider that idea from my cave. I want to check on that water and stuff. Already checked all this? Checked all of this. Well, that is very bad. Alright, don't want condition loss from cold. Let's rush on back home. There we go. How's our water? Long gone. Okay. Our fire's still going though, at least. So I'm gonna remake that water. I'm gonna sleep for an hour. And then I need to make a judgment call of where exactly I go from here. Alright, we still have a wee bit of time on that. I've got quite a bit of water, not a ton of calories, but I've got my delicious cattail stalks, which I suppose I could kind of carbo load on right now. A little bit, at least. We'll check our weight and consider our movement. Weight is alright. Getting a little dangerously high. I'll still leave these goods here, though. Alright. I strongly need to consider what to do. My options involve... I'm not allowed in the hydro dam, and I'm not going to allow myself to go through the hydro dam. It's way too big a place to consider going through on an Outerloper run. Even though I said going through buildings just to get to the other end is okay, the hydro dam is just too big. Keeper Pass South is an option, Timberwolf Mountain is an option, backtracking to Coastal Highway and heading even to Forlorn to do some forging might not be the worst idea. If I go to Timberwolf though, what could I do up in Timberwolf? Let me grab my Timberwolf Mountain map and consider my options there. There's a summit, which is great, but it's a lot of travel to get up to. Climb the mountain. I've never climbed the mountain before, so that'd be new. But I do, to be fair, have... I got the bedroll, so that makes climbing up there a lot easier. It is quite a trek, though. Quite a trek. Although there's quite a lot of cattails along the way, so food wouldn't be so bad. It's just a case of staying warm. You know what? I've never been up there, so that's as good a reason as any to go up there. I do know that having a hacksaw allows you to break into some stuff there, so I would find some decent food. So yeah, I think we're going to do Timberwolf. Also, it's not 10 PM, that's my out-of-date tablet telling me that. Apparently it's 6 PM here. Okay, glorious. It's an alright time of day. I'm an alright level of tired. I would like to be more awake. So I might just shove on a few more sticks, sleep for another hour, and then get going. Sleeping for 1 hour is not great for getting condition back. It's better to sleep for long periods of time, but I don't have the calories to just... well, the calories and the fuel to just wait that out as long as I can or want. So, a couple more torches never go amiss. Take a torch, take another torch, put it out on myself, and then grab my crappiest torch. Maybe not that crappy, I'll harvest you while I'm here. Don't worry, this fire can handle it. And then grab this 22%er, light it off of you. I'm gonna drink up to lower my weight as well, and then we're going for it. Oh, there's a blind on the way, right? If I'm not mistaken, that blind has saved me in the past, so it might have some lovely goodies for me this time as well. By the way, if a blizzard hits, I'm turning back and going straight back into my wee hidey hole cave. I'm not here to die. Far from it. I still couldn't survive a wolf attack, though. Where do I go out of here anyway? If this is the big end part of the plane, then I think I go along here. 7 AM stream, I officially cast my phone. Is that how we're gonna do it? Chat, you can decide my life. I will go to here or here based on your choices now. I'm willing to do a lot of things on a whim, as long as it's my whim. Oh, geez, speaking of whims, right, I don't stink, so Yogi shouldn't be that interested in me. Even so, let's give the bear the wide, wide berth. Yeah, if I did stink, he'd probably be
Need to eat soon.
turning his attention to me, but I don't, so he does not. That's good. Also a touch concerning that Yogi was around there. Haven't I missed this entry point to Timberwolf Mountain before? Oh heavens, what have I not missed in this game before? This is where I died on one of my previous runs as well, very sadly. Yeah, I was just complaining about stinking, but it's a little tempting just to grab some rabbit so I can have more delicious rabbity food. There's also something dead over there. Oh crap, he hears me drop the thing. I wonder how you get around that. Oh, well, that was a terrible throw, followed by a decent one. There we go. Lovely chicken. Right, now this torch is about to go, I think, so let's just say farewell to it. Right, I am actually heading down to Misty Falls, and I'm not just doing that because it was said in chat. There is some loot to be had there. Also a cave, and caves are my friend now that I have the bedroll. There's a blind, I'm definitely checking that. Getting a good amount of feathers. I dream of the day that I can have the bow. As you know, when you have the bow, you're pretty much invincible in the game. Because you can hunt for your food, you can kill big threats like bears and wolves, even the moose, but I don't have any experience killing the moose, so I might be saying goodbye to my ribs when that challenge faces me. Right, what do we have here?
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Bollocking load of nothing. This is the worst blind I've ever seen. Truly nothing, wow. Game's out to get me a bit then. It is a hunting area, but there's also Point of Disagreement. I do not think I want to go down to Point of Disagreement, though. Nice birch saplings. I'll leave them for now, because I actually have a decent amount of birch saplings. Instead, I think I will hightail it over to the cave, because I'm getting a touch cold here. Damn shame I haven't found a lot more birch bark, because birch bark would be solving all of my condition problems right now. That's where I'm going to get out of this place, but we won't go there just yet. I'm going to check out the picnic area down here first. Funny looking chickens. Hey, I would know. I'm a chicken chaser. Do you have any recommendations for what to do in Japan? Not really. I like my holidays where I just generally wander around a lot. I think the way is up here. That seems strange though. I don't recall it being an up the waysy way, but oh well. Like, I don't like to have a lot of structure to my vacation. It's just go place, enjoy time at place.
Cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
But man, there's no shortage of stuff to see and do in Tokyo. I'm not an urban rat, but I could see why one would want to be there. Alright, I'm losing condition to the cold pretty rapidly here, so I'm going to hightail it. One of the scary things I do when I replay my VOD is
Anything right now.
I skip forward, like 10 seconds at a time, and I just watch that condition counter in the bottom left go down, chunk, 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 chunk. It's kind of scary, actually. Right. If I'm not warm enough in here already, I certainly should be when I set a fire. Oh, hang on. This isn't a... This isn't what I thought it was, basically. Where the heck does this cave lead? What is this cave? Misty Falls Cave. Does it go anywhere? Is it a dead end? Well, I guess I can at least warm up in here as I find out, but this is new. Have I been in here before? Doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Well, I hope there's something worth my time in here. I don't really count sticks as that. But I won't turn my nose up at sticks. Sticks have saved my bacon. Coal is also very nice, although it is heavy as hell. I see a storm lantern, and matches are a great find. Oh, this is getting really, really heavy.
Stuff will come in handy.
Now I'm gonna want that for my shop, so we should make a note that that is here. I'm not gonna carry it out, or maybe I could carry it and leave it at the exit. I'll leave a bunch of stuff at the exit, and if I want to keep stuff here. But that is good to know. Feels like 12 degrees in here. Ambient temperature is 4 degrees. What a warm place. Not often you find somewhere with ambient above freezing temperatures in this. Drink water, lower weight. Yeah, it'll lower it a little bit. Good idea. I mean, I could eat to lower weight. I was hoping to eat that rabbit, though. Oh, hello. Maybe I really can find something to eat around here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Alright, I'm getting a little fair hungert here, so... Oh wow, we are quite heavy. Right, do I really want what's back there? I wasn't really banking on all of this. Strip, grab torch, walk through incredibly cold water. Ow, ow, ow.
Too cold to think.
Put clothes back on because they miraculously stayed warm. There we go. Not you, you. What's here? Cup of coffee, backpack. Antiseptic, marine flare. Anything else? Kind of wasting good time of day here. Was that it? That was really not worth
I need to find food.
plunging myself through water for. I guess it wasn't that bad. I shouldn't be so picky, but I was hoping for better. Yeah, well, that's all you get. That's all you get. And I know I didn't put everything back on, but there we go regardless. Doesn't it feel good, friend? Just getting dressed in the most awkward manner again possible. Right. There we go, Oh, I didn't check to see if I had something better for you. Oh, that is better. I poo-pooed the dress shirt, but it's actually, as it says, decent. Sadly, I can't steal dead man's toque. You got matches and marine flare and coal. I think, yeah, found a good cave. Yeah, I'm also probably going to... Ah, damn. I'm unsure if I want to pass any time here. I was thinking about chopping up and eating those rabbits, especially the ones outside, and just have myself a rabbit buffet in here. It's not unthinkable that I could even do that and sleep here before heading out. It's really warm.
It's getting too heavy to carry.
Really warm. I don't need to have any torches or stuff as long as I'm by the exit. And the rabbits are right next door, so I can just grab them. I could even tear them up and leave them to cure here if I wanted to. I think they'll cure inside a cave. Of course, the food situation is not amazing, but it seldom is for me. Even though I say I want to go for well-fed. It's alright, I'm sure Timberwolf will provide. Plus, anytime I'm passing, whilst being relatively well-fed and warm and watered and everything... oh, can I even start a fire here? Okay, if we put our mind to it, yes we can. Gotta make sure I have stones. There are rabbits out there with my name on them. And I'm gonna keep this fire, I think. No, you know what? We got fair load of matches. Screw that fire for now. I am a little ultra heavy here though, so I'm going to ditch some stuff. What am I going to ditch? Going to drop this storm lantern, because that's very heavy. Wow, I've only got 4 stones. And harvest you. And drop all this coal, it's weighing me down. Something fierce. Same with you. Wow, I got a lot of you. And even my... No, I don't want to risk that despawning. I don't know if it would, but why risk it? And drop 2 liters of water. Now, we're going to go out and grab some rabbits. And we're going to cook and eat some rabbits. They better be here. Oh, jeez. Well, that'll have made them run if they are there. Are there any mods for this game? There are some, but for some reason the developers just do not like the modding scene. I think they have one of those really headstrong ideas of, we don't want the zombie mod for our game, it'll impact on the integrity of the game we have, da-da-da-da-da. I shouldn't be making a voice for them, right? That's their opinion. They're fine to have it. But I don't like it. Especially in a single-player game, just let people have the fun that they want to have. But that's only my opinion. They have theirs. Hello! I think this is the first tin of food we've found all game. Where the heck are the rabbits, though? The whole reason I'm here is to chew on some delicious rabbit. Yeah, modding is possible, but it's not easy. And of course they break mods every time they update the game.
Might have to drop some gear.
Hold true, Shepherd. We're not done yet. This place was rife with rabbits when we came here. Where'd they go? Maybe they don't spawn right there when you emerge? Maybe they wandered off? Maybe if I walk away and then walk back, the rabbits will be back? I have 1 rabbit I can eat, but I want to eat a lot more than 1 rabbit. Where the heck did they go?
All I can think about is food.
Quit complaining, Shep. All I can think about are rabbits. Alright, well, the rabbits have evaded me with this one neat trick. I'm still going to go inside, warm up, and carve up the rabbit that I do have, though, I think. Or, rather, I could wait and do that next to the prepper area, because it's got a really good cooking area, as I recall. Of course, it won't be nice and cozy indoor, but I'm going to be setting a fire there anyway. So that's what I will do. It's warm enough in here, right? Oh, not that warm, actually. It only feels like 3 degrees. Where'd I drop all of my goods? Oh, there we go. Feels like 9 closer in. Right. Being as that is, I should probably still carve up this rabbit that I have. So if I harvest you for, say, that meat... I'm gonna stink a bit, so hopefully I don't run into any wolves or bears heading up there. Do I want your hide or guts? Not really. I mean, future Jake will have to care about the fact that I'm really short on hides and guts and things like that, but too bad.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, to be fair, this is a lot of stuff to carry, especially because there's something I have to climb up on the way out of here. So I might actually... actually take that, chew on this. I might take a nap for an hour and then head up, because I don't want to be tired trying to climb. But there is something to be said for not even making the journey until tomorrow. I'm just trying to think where I would take shelter. There is a fishing hut in Crystal Lake. I could stay in there. It will not be warm, not by a long shot, but there will be food, and we do have stuff to burn. So I could go up there. But I'm more than a little concerned about this rope that I have to climb with 41 kilos of stuff. Yikes. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to some coal and stuff, but I'll be burning some of that on my way out. Right, bye-bye, rabbit. Wasn't I saying I was thinking about taking a 1-hour nap here? Mostly for the warmth, truth be told. But we'll do it anyway. Don't worry, the rabbit's just sleeping. You come with me. Alright. Let's get going then. That is a decent amount of rabbit to be eating, just not decent enough. Oh, right, maybe the rabbit's appeared here now. That would be cool.
All this gear is slowing me down.
I know it is, I know it is. We'll dump it by the place we're heading to up here. Which is a bit of a trek. But nothing we can't handle, I'm sure. Didn't I say I was going for well-fed? Come on, chew those down. Lightens my load too. Right, if I get jumped, I do have a flare. I don't want to use the flare though. So I would much rather use a match. No, not that. I thought I ditched the storm lantern. I hope the storm lantern doesn't degrade outside. This is why I'd love to have well-fed. Moving with this much gear wouldn't be quite so painfully slow. But I'm going to drop it by the prepper's cache. We can't use the prepper's cache. It's the only guaranteed prepper's cache in Outerloper, I believe. Actually, the only one full stop. Well, it's the only one I've ever found. But we're not allowed to use it. We're not allowed to even enter it. Because this is Outerloper. The exception is I can enter there with the express purpose and only purpose of looting for my shop. But that's more of a mid-game thing. Right now we're focused a lot more on survival than filling up our shop. And what I mean is I can enter there, I can grab things, but anything I grab must only be taken to the shop. I'm not allowed to eat it, nibble on it, sleep in it, craft with it. It's just back to the shop and that's that. Alright, this is a good sign. Some kind of burnt out house here. No, it's a rock. Sadly, dragging all this stuff does eat into the old hunger. I don't want to run though, that will eat into it even more. But fortunately it's kind of warm, so we're not taking too much heat punishment. What's the punishment if you accidentally nibble on the shop? I guess I would just drop something of equal value. Like, let's say I accidentally eat a bag of crisps, then I would just forego the same amount of calories as something that we find, like throw it away. And mistakes like that could easily happen, because I don't have an easy way to tell when something is expressly for that, but I'm sure people will be on my case about it. So here we go, just as I said I'd be. And this should have a 2 cooking bit on it and be relatively sheltered. So we're going to start up a fire here and ditch some goodies. And whenever you start a fire, unless you know you have a 100% chance, what you should do is equip a torch, light the torch, that is 1 match, and then use the torch to start the fire here. Oh, I'm going to take some charcoal actually. That way if you fail, you don't lose the match. Now, we only had 2 restarts yesterday, and I blame both of those on the fact that the controls weren't set up well for dealing with wolf encounters. Blame anyone but myself, that's how you do it. Right, there we go. Since it's not too cold, just a little bit of fuel on here should be fine. Slam on that firewood, that'll keep us going well. And first things first, food delicious.
Carry this load for much longer.
Now, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of coal where we're going. Actually, is there a lot of coal in Timberwolf Mountain? Is there any coal? There's, I think there's caves that lead to Ash Canyon. Those caves should have coal in them, right? What I'm getting at is I shouldn't need all this coal. So let's drop 8 units of coal. I'll drop most of this charcoal. What else can I be fondly rid of? And drop this this lantern. Hopefully it doesn't degrade in here. I still need to ditch more. I'm still 5 kilos overweight for what I want to do. Regrettably, I guess I'm going to drop a couple liters of water. Surely water wouldn't degrade out here. We're warming up, but just barely here. I would actually like to be a little bit warmer, please. I'll shove on... This firewood is really heavy, but I might just drop it. Instead, I'll use sticks. There's bound to be a lot of sticks where I'm going. So, whilst those are there, I will grab my firewood and just drop. That's a kilo of pops. So, said our firewood looks a lot better, a lot lighter. Maybe that's a reason to take it with me. Actually, this is good enough for climbing with. You know, going for well-fed might be my undoing. But I'm going to try. I said there should be plenty of... Ooh, yeah, I could cook that tomato soup. But I could also leave the tomato soup here and take it back to the shop. No, I'm going to hold on to the tomato soup. Could save me in a pinch. There should also be some goodies over here. Hilariously, when I saw Kitty play, there was like peanut butter or banana split or something in the outhouse that could not be reached. I was amused. There's the prepper cache entering in there. It's a wonderful place to be. Just like one of my Caesar 3 cities. Unfortunately, just like my Caesar 3 cities, I cannot go inside. I don't have the going in games machine. Anything that I could reasonably cook while I'm here? The sun is setting. I don't want to be here for too long. Then again, I could sleep for a couple hours just enjoying the fire and then head up. But I want to sleep for longer and get a lot of condition back. Because if I get wolfed, you know, I want to actually be able to survive.
I could eat a horse.
I know you could. Quit moaning about it. Yeah, crafting some tasty tea seldom goes amiss. You know what, since we are here, we could always cook up some tea, just use this time effectively. How much water do I have? Oh, well, the water I do have, I'm going to want to drink, never mind making tea. But that should significantly lighten my load. Well, now I'm overweight again. Dare I sleep here? Is there some downside to sleeping here? What else could I reasonably do with my time? Dunno. Oh, I'm heavier because that firewood I picked up. I was wondering what was weighing me down there. Drop a couple of you, please. And the storm lantern that I do have, let's fill her up. Oh, I barely had any fuel to fill into her. Okay, never mind. You always just sleep, use up the excess coal. Yeah. If I'm gonna sleep, I'd like to sleep for a while. You are right though, we have a fair bit of coal, and this should give us a good bonus. Yeah, but it's gonna be dark and hellishly cold in there. You're right though. Let's actually forget the coal. We can use this heavy firewood. So if I shove in 2 bits of that, look at that. We've got 5 hours of 5 hours of that. So if I just sleep here for like, I can sleep until I'm fully rested actually. Carbo load while we can. Somebody's very unhappy with my use of carbo loading, but I like to use it. Unless someone comes up with a better phrase for stuff in your fat face for a survival situation, I'm going to keep using carbo load.
Feels like night is coming.
Night is here, shepherd. Oh, good timing on this. We can actually take the fire with us. I can still take that water, I think, because I can drink it. It doesn't sound very good out there, though, does it? We're a little bit overweight. And we're also going to be a little bit overweight when I take this torch. So what can I still drop? Maybe a little bit more coal? How much coal do I have? Maybe drop some cattails. I have quite a bit of cattails right now. And I'm going to be finding a whole lot more, so I'll just say goodbye to 10 of them. And then let's hope this wind isn't enough to put out my fire. Pigging out's the best thing if you're embracing your inner fat bastard. God, it is beautiful. The area here, I mean. Not the fat bastarding, although that does have a beauty of its own. Come on, get on the ledge. I like to get on the ledge because it elevates you a bit more for practically nothing. Good stuff here, but I'm not gonna bother grabbing it because then I won't be able to climb up. Don't want to stuff myself on cattails too much. Unlike other things, I find cattails don't go off. Right, so I'm well rested, but it is bollocking cold in the middle of the night, even with all these layers that I've found that I'm wearing. But onwards to Timberwolf Mountain. You could say I'll load some munitions before going to bed. No, because we're not always doing it before we're going to bed. It has to only be relating to stuffing our fat face, because it could be used in any situation. Right, you know what, heading to Timberwolf does make a lot of sense to make our way to Ash Canyon as well. At least our condition isn't terrible, but again, a wolf could come and just ruin that for us. I really want my condition to be way back up in the 70s or 80s. Alright, Timberwolf Mountain. This place has claimed me many a time before, but here we go, and we're going to decimate the place, no doubt. But we're going to do that next time. I'm going to leave ourselves hanging here, and when I am back with more of this, we shall climb to the summit of Timberwolf, hopefully not get nibbled along the way, and then maybe, just maybe, find the gumption we need to go down to the mine in Ash Canyon and get the technical backpack, something I've never had before, but I really want that carry capacity. In any case, cheers for joining. I'll be back with more streams probably tomorrow, honestly. The weather is set to look pretty garbage. I don't want to go exploring in the sodding rain and wind, and it's probably the day after I'll go up and check out Obama and other Sea of Japan towns, but until then, it's a cheers from me and a cheerio.